What is going on YouTube? A very special guest, the man, the myth, the legend. He's on the channel himself. Bjorn here with us from passiveincome.io. What's going on, man? We got Keon on the line too. Welcome to the channel, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're excited to have you. So give us a little breakdown, man. What's going on? What are you guys up to?
Thank you for the invitation, Danny. Keon, really cool to be here. Got me really excited to be on Up Next Crypto. It's really well. Thank you very much for that.
No problem, man. Happy to have you here.
We're happy to have you.
Cool. Thanks, Keon. Thanks. Let me start about myself. I'm Bjorn Mattens. I'm from the Netherlands and I'm 24 years old.
Nice.
I'm an entrepreneur from a young age. I started my first business when I was 11 years old. I started a little muffin crane at a supermarket where I was working, and I just started selling some muffins. After 2 weeks, I had to quit doing that because I made too much money. And,
You guys got to start somewhere, man. Entrepreneurship starts somewhere. You make a lemonade stand one day, the next day you start in the ICO.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, that's just how it started. And when I was young, always wanted to make business. So this developed into, honestly, very young age, an online dream. Because I just love the online world. Our age really got into a proper technology age, where so much new technology has been invented, and it can be used for us. So I really want to take a step into that. So from a young age, I started developing websites. I wanted to make kind of career in that, maybe being able selling websites, traveling the world. Meanwhile, while I help people in that.
So you've been on the online game for a little while now. You've done different things online. You've set up different passive income streams, but now you're going into the blockchain world. How long have you been around in cryptocurrency? When did you get introduced to blockchain? When did you start dabbling into cryptos? Were you a hodler from back in the day and you decided to, give back to the community and start a project to give back to the community? Or how did this whole thing come together? How did the team come together? All of that. Where this idea basically become born?
Very good question at first, mate. Really good.
No
I'd love to explain this. I started early 2017 with crypto. I invested in the first place, of course, like probably everybody did. I got interested in, I started the ICO rage. I got interested in the coins first, of course, like Cardano, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, like everybody else started.
Yeah.
But as well, I was always really, I would say it in English, very surprised by the ideas how a decentralized world can work. And cryptocurrency is something, really that's been brought to the world to take the banking step into our own hands. And this was something that's already been something like kind of a dream for me. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Venus project. Visionary Jack Fresco. He passed away 3 years ago, but his ideas are still very strong, still continuing.
That's right.
And it's definitely it goes comprehensive with cryptocurrency. But of course, the guy, he died already. He never knew even about the existence of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So I took a lot of his ideas of the resource-based economy and financing to the world of cryptocurrency. And I want to implement this as well when the frictionless yield generation came onto the market. Well, exactly just as passive income in my eyes. And combining this to make a true decentralized world for this crypto world.
That's amazing, man.
As well as like how the team came together and why we really started this journey in developing this. I've been really part of this community of the cryptocurrency world for almost 2 years now. I've been part of many projects. I've managed some products with some people. I've helped them along with setting things up. But I saw a lot of flaws in how they approached things, how they did things. Just focusing on small things were there. And in the meanwhile, I got rocked many times, got scammed many times as well. Like you really trust in the project.
Yeah, it happens,
it just goes wrong.
Yeah,
it happens, and honestly, it happens too much to my opinion.
Us too.
I've talked to many people that's been in IT a lot as well. I've made a couple of friends online through these years, and together we've been talking, and we really thought like, why not make a true decentralized ecosystem? We have the knowledge, we can make this, so why don't just do it?
Absolutely. Keon was talking earlier about your community, because we saw the amount of feedback that we received from the community just from that one post in the group, in the Telegram group. And we love when the community is so active, and you know, they're just waiting for new things to come out, new partnerships, so on and so forth. And Keon, you had a question about the community. You
well, with like the communities we have on Telegram, they're really active. It's still kind of small group as well, but they're really they're really into the project and really supporting us from the start. I think where it's coming from is that we have been just transparent from the first moment. Every single thing that we're doing, we're sharing with the community, we're asking them for their opinion, and just try to like get the best thing out there for everybody. And we really have been focusing on this from the first moment. And as you see now, I think it really has been doing this, making it better.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Now, I know you guys had a pretty successful pre-sale. It looked really great, and you guys are listed on one of my favorite unicorns out there, Uniswap. And how did that come about? What were the challenges? And now that you guys are on Uniswap, it's just limitless now. The possibilities are endless, and there's so much more to come for PSI, in my opinion. So explain that procedure to me, that whole process from the pre-sale to being listed on Uniswap, and the plans that you guys have for 2021.
Now, in the first place, I'm gonna tell you then a little story. I'm not sure if you know what happened with the Unilock accident.
No, I haven't heard about it. Tell us.
No, okay. We've done 2 rounds of pre-sale. The first pre-sale was on Unilock, and we've done a really successful pre-sale on Unilock as well. We collected more than 65 Ethereum on Unilock.
Wow.
And everybody was really excited. But on a design vault of Unilock's part on their website, hacker got a chance to steal more than 50 Ethereum from that pre-sale.
Are you serious?
I'm really serious, bro.
Oh my god, man, that's horrible.
There's too many scammers in the space. But if there's one thing I have, is I don't give up. You just have to go through. Things like this happen to you. That's how it goes, man. That's how you get successful. You do things. Of course, a lot of people want you to fail because they're jealous. They don't want you to succeed, and you just go and continue, and you show them.
Of course.
After that, just shit happens. We got our heads together. The team came together. We even asked the community. So we decided to run a second pre-sale. So to collect another funds for the Uniswap. So we did a second pre-sale that is successfully of 32 Ethereum collected. Nice. A little bit less, but still, I think very well done for a second pre-sale after something like that happened.
Yeah, definitely.
And from there on, we just continued like our plan was. We added the liquidity to Uniswap, locked it for more than 101 years, so no problems with that. Nice. We did an instantly an audit with Solidity, it was done within 3 days. I got KYC'd. I've been in contact with the Chamber of Commerce in the Netherlands, with the DNB bank, so we're pretty good to go.
Very cool, man. Jeez. And Keon.
Exactly. So I would describe it like, why are we that passive income now? In the first place, of course, you can just hodl our token, but this is old school. Everybody knows this, and honestly, to my opinion, it's not viable. If a project will just like have its ecosystem running on just transaction fees, giving to the holders, there's no much reason for people like to really hold this token. So what about if you build a whole ecosystem around this? So for example, a lending project, a borrowing platform, a pre-sale platform, a crowdfunding platform, a marketplace. A lot more I have on my white paper. This will be published within this week. And all these platforms, of course, can take little fees as well for like 1.5%, 2%, 1%, depends on what we are doing. So instead of making the taxation fee of the token like 10%, 15%, they'll make it almost untradeable. We decided to like build an ecosystem around it, make platforms that are used worldwide for the total mainstream, and fees from that will be shared around the holders. And for example, especially like early holders now, like they will have tremendous gains on this because as soon as we have a marketplace, a crowdfunding platform, after the shit happened in New York, we instantly decided to build our own pre-sale platform. And with these fees distributed among the holders, the only thing they have to do is buy our token, hold, and earn passive income.
Now, the thing that I saw that you guys are mitigating when it comes to passive income, because there's a lot of platforms out there. We're giving passive income, we're giving these much rates, you stake with us, you lend with us, you're gonna make this much, that much. There's a lot of talk in the market about different projects coming out every day. But I saw the one thing that was unique, specific to your project, is mitigating all the risks that are in the market right now, such as the prices, claiming to guarantee specific passive incomes, but eliminating the risk of actually doing what you're supposed to do. You know, there's going to be no staking, no vaults, no farming or treasuries, and no community funds are going to be mismanaged. How are these things happening? Who's taking care of this stuff? Who's behind all of this? How's the team going about reaching all these things, and the security risks and the economical design risks that are out there as well? How are you guys mitigating all these things?
First, Danny. How to explain this in the best way? As you see as well, our token at the moment has been deployed to the blockchain, and it's deployed, so it's working. There's no third party controlling this, and the smart contract is working itself and distributing to all the holders the fees.
Correct.
So for example, we built like a pre-sale platform, and the 1.5% fee that will be charged on this platform, 50% will be shared through the holders automatically within the smart contract. And this smart contract will of course will be audited by Solidity Finance or another audit company to make sure it's completely secure. And as soon as it's been deployed, we will transfer our ownership, so no third party is in full control of this.
So it's very exclusive, not that many tokens around. And this, guys, remember, you guys talk about, you come on the channel and there's a lot of comments, bring us exclusive tokens, bring us low market cap tokens. Here it is, man. Passive income, doing a token burn, burning 62% of the tokens. That's gonna bring up the price in the long run, man. And for the average Joe hodlers, for the guys that want to buy tokens and hodl for the next year or two, what do you have to say to them? Where do you see the token going in the next 6 months, 1 year to 2 years?
In the coming 6 months, as you have seen now the roadmap probably, we have planned already things for the next 4 quarters. And in the coming weeks, we'll be doing a lot of development. We have, of course, like choosing some marketing places to developing a proper marketing growth. We've been looking at several marketing companies to give us a proper steady growth for the coming next 3 months. So we don't have just to go around just dip in some single people. No, we get a proper company behind us and brand us and bring proper marketing behind us that will steadily bring in new investors.
Amazing.
Honestly, we are looking to look like for the next 6 months to definitely finish the first 2 quarters. We have some confidential things that we won't publish in the white paper. We still won't publish to the out because we want to keep it a secret for ourselves, because we just don't want another project to steal our ideas. So when we come out with it, it will still be in the first quarter, in the second quarter. And we really think it will be tremendous and people will surprised.
That's amazing, man. And the audit report is one thing that I want to really look at as well, because you guys were audited by Solidity Finance, which is, they have a very huge name in the industry. They do audit multiple projects, and it looks good, man. You guys passed all the arbitrary tests, all the sorts of vulnerability tests that they actually run. The audit report looks really good, man. Can you talk about that a little bit and how that came about?
So why we did, we specifically focused on the audit to get out really fast, because people just like an audit. It gives a lot more security and safety to the contracts.
Transparency.
And exactly, transparency. So as soon as you give that to people, they have a lot more rest to invest in your project. And without an audit, you can say so much as you want, still. They don't know. A lot of people don't understand coding. They don't understand how it looks like, what's there. So a proper company that has a name, it's just good to let you audit. People trust you.
And talking about good companies that have a good name, that's not the only guys that you worked with. So we got Uniswap on the list, we got the audit report on the list, and one more that I've actually know the guys over there, and I actually met up with them in California, is the great guys that are at Blockfolio. I know that you guys made it on Blockfolio. That is a big accomplishment. That's a very popular platform for tracking and having your token actually be listed and tracked there. I know that brings a lot to the community because so many users are actually on Blockfolio. So how did this whole Blockfolio partnership happen? And congratulations on being listed on there as well.
Thank you very much in the first place. I to be just listed this fast on Blockfolio. I applied on it. Through their social platform. So you just contract and 3 days later I got a mail back that we got listed.
Amazing.
And they like the project and it's like no problem, you can instantly get on there. So yeah, it's really fast.
So you guys are just running through the partnership with Blockfolio, Ethanol, all of these things are just lining up for you guys. It's amazing.
Yeah, and of course there are a couple of more coming up because we're building these things up. Like we start with the smaller ones and we build momentum, you know. So you build up to the bigger things. That's with our system.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
And everybody knows some big partnerships in the oracles. I'm not gonna say any names, but we just know the big names in this place.
Just know you guys, man. Up Next Crypto, whatever is first time it comes to our channel first, man. You heard it here first. We got the man himself on the line talking about Oracle happening in the future. So you heard it here first, man. If you come next month and the month after talking about these guys are on Oracle, we said it first.
Very well said. I really appreciate this, guys. It's really nice.
No problem, man. And also one thing that I do want to mention just about community is that it's so important to give back to the community, and that's one thing that I've noticed about your project that you've done this entire time from the beginning of the pre-sale up all the way until being listed on Uniswap. There was different giveaways, there was airdrops, you guys were giving away PS5s. Like, this is something that that brings a lot of attention to a project, not just in the manner of you guys being able to actually give passive income, but also bringing that incentive to the community. Like, a lot of projects out there can be greedy these days. They're more for profit. And when it comes to projects that are actually giving back to the community, giving out PS5s and putting that joy back into the community, that's actually really something special. So huge shout out to you guys for that as well.
Thank you very much. I would just like, to make the community happy. We really know community is a very big thing in cryptocurrency. It's the most important thing. If you have a big community behind it, you can make it. You can have the greatest ideas. Without the community, you don't make it.
Without the community, it's nothing. It is nothing. So one more thing that I just want to talk to you about is the concept of DeFi. We know how big DeFi has become. There's so many platforms utilizing decentralized finance. How are you guys utilizing this technology of decentralized finance implementation into your project and helping guys earn from this? You know, you guys have a quote actually about Warren Buffett on the website that I saw. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So this is what these guys are talking about. This is what these guys are about. Explain that to me a little bit and implementing DeFi into your project.
Good question again. As we believe as well, it's the most important thing to bring utility to a project. So passive income believes that everybody should be able to enter cryptocurrency and earn by doing it without any hindrance. So we should believe it's logical, accessible, and easy. So passive income's mission is to just bring this belief to the mass adoption, to bring crypto earning mainstream. How are we going to bring utility to this? As we see, it has to be seen as a business. So money needs to be made. So I said to you before, we would like to bring in a lot of applications. So I have here a list. I will scroll down a little bit, I just don't have them all in my head.
No, I know you guys are busy taking care of a lot of important things behind the project. So go ahead, give us the list and provide us any information you guys want.
That's great. So as we have seen, many projects, they're doing this frictionless yield just by holding. They have a lot of nice calculations done, like 3% there, 4% there, but it's not viable. You need to have something behind it. And as well as I think, like, as you've seen, a lot of projects, they just, as I said before, they focus on a single little thing. But we're talking here about world-changing technology.
Right.
So you cannot just like take a little part. No, you need to combine it all in one big ecosystem for worldwide use. So what I think is like we just bring all the applications together. So passive income by holding, tokenized assets, generating yield, financial services. We have of course a bit of financial services, lending, borrowing, deposito, saving. You can also do betting.
Amazing.
And we have loads of applications like the first decentralized passive exchange.
Amazing.
A lot of more about that later on.
Okay.
Marketplace, crowdfunding, borrow, lend, save, pre-sale platform, bonds, betting, testaments, donate. There won't be any earning on that, but I just want to say this. Like you probably noticed as well when, for example, your grandfather will die and the government just takes like 60-50% tax out of that. It feels like robbery. This guy has been paying the tax all his life over this money, and he just gets robbed another 50%. So we want to integrate a 0% fee on testaments.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing.
And then these things, like all these applications, they will generate viability, utility for a project, for a cryptocurrency to stay alive and have future interests for the holders.
Amazing, man. That's a really good explanation of how the back end is going to work and the different applications that you guys have implemented into the project. So I'm really happy to hear about that. Now, feel free to let us know anything else there is. I mean, I think we covered everything when it comes to passive income, and I think the subscribers are going to be really, really excited to see this. We got a 30-minute call with the man himself here on the line with us. So feel free to give our subscribers, we got a huge audience, over 170K subscribers. Feel free to give our audience any sort of information and any news or dates to look out for in the future that you want.
I want to say if you have another 4 hours, I can explain you the whole concept.
That's the man. See, this is the man. He's about technicalities.
So I just want to say to everybody a really good date this week. I'm not gonna say what day, but this week be surprised again. The whole fully detailed white paper will be published.
Cool.
So guys, be surprised. This is coming this week. Every single application thing we're using will be explained fully in this white paper. So yeah, just guys, stay tuned. I really don't want to spoil too much. I've been putting a lot of work in this white paper. So just stay tuned. I've tried to say everything I could. And just be surprised, guys.
That's amazing.
Stay tuned.
That's amazing. Because look, we can't have the guy here on 4 hours. He's got important things to do. He's a busy man. He's launching a project this big, so we can't take up that much of his time. But appreciate you coming onto the channel, man. There's a big date coming this week where they're launching the white paper. Again, we don't know yet, so you got to Telegram group. Links are in the description below. Join their Telegram community, follow their Twitter. All the updates are posted there, and just stay up to tune with this stuff, man, because the future is very bright. And if you get in on the ground floor, the top is a far way from the bottom, and there's a lot of money to be made in between. So look out for this project. First time coming to the channel. Huge shout out to Bjorn here, man. Thank you so much for joining us again, man. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can have you back on the channel in the near future and talk to you again with some of the updates after the white paper and so on and so forth, and some of the things that you want to bring back to the channel and our community again.
Definitely, guys. Danny, Kian, it was a real pleasure being here. Very well said when you said it latest, man. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Really cool.
I appreciate you again. We'll talk to you soon, eh, buddy? I appreciate it.
Take care, buddy.
Hey, see you later, Kian.
Take it easy, buddy.
Cheers, guys.
Take care,
bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
There it is, boys. Huge shout out to the man himself, Bjorn, coming onto the channel. Passive Income.io, one of the newest projects in the community, and they're on Uniswap, man. Our favorite unicorn has these guys listed on Uniswap, so definitely check this out. All the links will be in the description below. It was a great call, man. I love getting on the call with some of these guys. They're super down to earth and genuine guys, so definitely check out this project, join the Telegram group, and stay up to tune, man. There's a lot coming, and I'm very excited for it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for getting into another video. Smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, which I'm sure you guys probably have. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Share the video with your friends that are interested in cryptocurrency related content, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm off for now. Peace.